Hello, Hawthorne High School. I'm Connor Sachs.
I'm Abigail Refgrain.
I'm Lois. Today is Thursday, May 21st, a C Day. Now it's time for your morning announcements.
Don't miss this Friday in the library at noon with Miss Geronimo. Stop by for information about the video game tournament, the Harry Potter Read Aloud by Daniel Radcliffe, the PSA contest with a $400 prize, and important information about new COVID-19 testing and the 2020 census. We'll also share ideas about how to plan the last activities highlighting Mental Health Awareness Month. You can join the library Google Classroom to get an invitation to this meeting.
This week's library workshop throws down a challenge. The Paul Getty Museum in Los Angeles and our own library media center challenge you to recreate works of art with people, pets, and items you find around your house. You may have seen some of the results on social media. Pick a painting, recreate it, and then post your pictures in the library Google Classroom. Can't wait to see the results.
Countries around the world are racing to develop an app that can alert people if they have come in contact with anyone who has tested positive for the virus. For an app like this to be successful, it would have to be downloaded by at least 60% of the population, but the thing people are worried about is their concerns for privacy.
Apparently, scientists have discovered a parallel universe just like our own. It's a little different to ours, though. In this mirror world, time runs backward. So it's essentially a Benjamin Button type universe. I guess the people from that Earth are lucky as they begin to approach 2019. The good old days. Well, not to be the bearer of bad news, but I am going to have to spoil the parallel universe party. Scientists have not actually discovered a parallel universe. Most people think they have, based on multiple reports from across the web. In the last few days, a number of publications have suggested scientists found evidence for a parallel universe where time runs backwards. All the reports pull from the same source of information, a paywalled report by New Scientist on April 8th titled, "We May Have Spotted a Parallel Universe Going Backwards in Time." At the center of the report are findings from the Antarctic Impulsive Transient Antenna, or ANITA, which is an experiment maintained by the researchers at NASA. It involves an array of radio antennas attached to a helium balloon which can detect high-energy particles known as neutrinos in the cosmos, which constantly bombard the planet. The unusual ANITA events have been known and discussed since 2016, and after 4 years, there have been no satisfactory explanation of the anomalous events seen by ANITA, and there is no correlation to a parallel universe that travels backwards in time.
In some wildlife news, an invasive lizard that grows up to 4.5 feet long is causing concern for Georgia wildlife officials who are attempting to eradicate it after years of sightings. While the lizard has not been a threat to humans and common household pets, Georgia officials say that they should avoid leaving pet food outside as it can attract the lizard. They are not known for being aggressive towards humans, although sometimes they do chase people. The reptiles grow large, reproduce fast, and eat a wide variety of things from fruits to eggs, birds, and small mammals. This lizard poses a big threat to the Georgian wildlife.
All 50 states now are or about to begin reopening their state, which include businesses, beaches, restaurants, barbershops, all starting to reopen. But if you're thinking about beaches right now, Florida is the most maybe riskiest of places to go. Reason for that as well, there's multiple beaches there, population's pretty high. Bay County, Gulf County, Walton County, all say they're reopening all, if most of their beaches. Unless you find some way to keep people separated, I don't see how you're gonna find some way to get them 6 feet off, people 6 feet apart from each other. Tell me it's kind of impossible.
That's all we have for today. Remember to wash your hands and continue practicing social distancing. Have a great day. Kenneth Ribu Tovar and Gianna Inosetti.
And go Bears.